Next find, 83 Cutlass Supreme Brougham. Pretty much all original. Real clean front bumper, Oldsmobile plate. Looks like the front bumper cover has been changed, or was silver at one point. Looks to be painted cheaply. Tried to match the original color, but it's peeling off. Solid in the front. A little bit of surface there. Pretty solid rockers all the way. Except for this guy, it's probably the worst spot on the outside of the car. Probably from where the chrome mounts, but not too bad. The wheel wells I cleaned up a bit. That was the same as the front, a little bit of surface rust. Pretty much no seam rot. There was a little bit starting there, and then a bit in behind here. It's a shot of the rear wheel wells before I clean them up here, just to show how little rust is. This is after a good scrubbing and blew them out with air, blew out all the cracks and the seams. That seam's starting to give way. The seam sealer's coming out. Get her all painted up, sealed up. There's a little bit of seam rot starting here. A little bit there. Still fairly solid, but it's starting to poke through. These two seams sandwiched together, and she's rusting. A little bit there, a little bit there that got exposed with the air wand, but I'm gonna sand that stuff out of there, seal her up. Frame's real good. Real solid. It's just after a pressure washing, so still has some of the old undercoating left on it. It's really solid. Passenger side is in a bit better shape. Just starting to go through on the surface on that one. Peeling off some of the undercoating. It seems real good on this side. A little bit there. Pretty solid though. Same thing, fillers coming out on this side. Most of that blew out when I pressure washed it and hit it with the air. Frame is real solid on this side as well. Still got all the undercoating on it. Not all of it, most of it. Just surface rust, and most of that is just the old undercoating peeling off. Tiny bit in there. I ground it all out. Put some self-etching primer in there, and then rock guarded everything just to keep it buttoned up. Body mounts still really good up in there. Very solid in the back. Real solid rear bumper. Underside is all good. You don't see that on these very much, so probably is a truly low K car. It says 67,000 kilometers on the odometer. This side's a little bit better than the driver's. Solid. No rust from the chrome spots. A bit of surface there. Easy to clean up and paint up. Car has really solid doors. The typical starting down here, but you can still see the definition of the metal. Pretty decent. I don't know. the fillers cracking and stuff there, but not bad. A bit there. There's the drain hole for the water that goes in the door, plugged by factory seam sealer or whatever that is, it looks like. The tiny little bit there, like normal, but doesn't look like it's through at all. Driver's door still has the original stickers on it. Made in Canada, baby. Who knows? I think all the Cutlasses were produced in the Canadian plant. Pretty solid doors on this side too. I mean, it's there, but sandblast that out, clean it up good. It won't be perfect, but it'll be pretty solid. A little bit there. That's really like surface. Floorboards are good. I'm not crawling on the ground, but this is basically 60/40 or whatever. Power seat, power options all work. Three-way power. Back seats are good. This car's got a bit of sun fade. Came out of Kamloops originally. It's pretty hot, desert-like in Kamloops for a big part of the summer, so got the sun fade on the shoulders of the door, but clean. Everything's here. The chrome's not peeling. The dog's here. Solid. No rips in the seats. Couple little cracks somewhere in there in the leather, but horn works. Dash got some cracks in it. Right there, the mirror fell off. Could have glued that back on, but a couple cracks there. Kind of sun bleached out the color out of the dash a bit. Doesn't quite match the plastic pieces anymore, or the front that good, but clock stuck on 9. It's trying to work, but it doesn't work. Everything else works in here, all the lights, gauges. Wipers work. CD player that came with Red Hot Chili Peppers. Don't even think this car has ever smoked in. Oh, maybe. Pretty clean though. Pretty clean. Just starting to sag out. Car runs pretty good. Waiting on an electric choke for the Quadrajet, but gotta pump the gas. Got the choke way out of whack. Been playing with the idle, trying to get it not to be too high, but lighter works. This is stuck on bi-level. It's coming out at the bottom and defrost, so vents. It's not switching to the vents for some reason, but pretty minor. Fuel filter. Plugs in it. Just cleaned it up a bit. Been sitting for, I think, pushing 5 years. 3 years maybe. super straight. Look down the body. Really good candidate to be painted up. Minimal body work. All the gaps are nice. Pretty straight. Runs and drives. Ran her through all the gears. Runs pretty good. Not perfect. Something up with the carb, but rears in third gear on the highway. Not bad. Try second. Sputter's a bit at full throttle, but goes pretty good. Chef's nice. Oil top is really clean. No rips. A little bit of staining. Probably could get that off. Right cleaner, but a little bit of fade on the metal parts, the metal brackets on the corner. A little bit of a rip there, if you want to call it that. But it's clean, not ripped. Hazards. All the lights work. Brake lights weren't working, but I got that figured out. Kind of hard to see in the... Or that's the key left in ignition, I guess. Gonna be selling this one. Overall, pretty good. Put this girl up for sale. I think I got enough of them.